We gotta make it scary.
Hello, show.
Welcome to the Halloween special.
Wow!
It's our first ever special.
I know, right?
It's a Halloween special, but it's still mixed.
Oh my
numbers.
gosh, that's so perfect. Kasi di ba parang pag yung halo-halo may special sila. Di ba like pag special halo-halo in order mo.
Oh, may mga pinipig.
May ube, ganun,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Halo show. Should we
Yay!
name it Mix
Special
7?
halo-halo.
Is it Mix 7 or is it the Halloween special?
Halloween. Halloween lang.
Halloween special.
Yeah,
We're not gonna call it
Halloween
Mix 7.
special. Yeah.
But someone on Twitter said, make it the horror show. Si
Parang hirap sabihin. Horror show.
Horror show.
Ano
Welcome.
na? Halloween show.
Welcome to the Halloween special of the horror
Oh.
show. Stupid.
Pero yung video natin super late. Like it's daytime. And,
Okay, so today we're gonna forego the normal talking about the week in review, trending topics. We're just gonna go straight into like a Halloween themed episode or mix today. But if this is your first time ever, just check out our other mixes.
Yep.
Hello, my name is JC.
Hi, my name is Rika.
And what?
Wala.
Really.
Really.
We are.
Why do we always say and?
And we are radio DJs at Monster RX 93.1.
But let me just tell you, like, we're not DJs like Piki Wawa. Like, no.
drop the
Like,
beat. Drop the beat.
We're radio announcers. There we go.
There you go. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So today, what we're gonna do instead of doing our normal mix talk is we're gonna talk about first scary personal experiences. These are all recommendations, by the way, from people on Twitter.
Yeah.
We asked our Leche fans out
You
there.
guys are sick.
So Michael De Leon says your personal ghost stories.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that. We also have scary movies and TV. I forgot, a lot of people suggested that one. So
Ooh, I like
guess
that.
yeah, I guess movies that scared us because I hate scary movies.
I know you didn't even watch Hereditary with us.
Fuck that. It's so scary now. I don't want to watch that.
But it's like scary good. Like, you know, it's like well thought of and everything. Anyway,
Hard.
I'm going to go into that later on.
Hard pass. And then also, I guess, more personal Halloween related things, either our personal fears or when John tweets said superstitions, maybe stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
around that area.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
Okay.
So let's start it with scary experiences.
Great. You start because I started last week.
Oh, okay. I think we could just talk about it in general.
Mm-hmm.
So we work at a radio station, as we've mentioned.
Yeah.
And there have been. Well, we could talk about this together.
Yeah.
Because
I work the graveyard shift every Saturday, and I see a lot of things all the time. The secret is just don't bother them or don't mind them. It's just like ignore and just go on. They will not do anything to you.
And I used to also work the graveyard shift Rika and I both worked the graveyard shift for like a long period of time, like every day.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's talk about that. So what do you see? Because the graveyard shift is usually 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. or Rika's case 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay.
What have you seen or heard?
Okay, all the
That
skeptical
makes you-
people out there, okay, you might roll your eyes, but
That's
I see
true.
just like a white figure.
Huh?
And I know
What?
it's... Yeah,
I thought you just hear stuff.
No, I see a white figure go in and out of the prod room.
All
the time. All the time.
Shut up! I didn't know that. Are you
Yeah, all
serious?
the time. In and out of the prod room. Obviously, like, the door is closed, but they just go in and out, like, the whole time. And, you know.
How many times have you seen
Siguro
this?
mga, every shift. Siguro mga
No, you don't
3.
see it every shift, you
No.
liar.
Why would I lie?
I don't know.
Like, you know, I see it all
What?
the
Are you
time.
serious?
So I'm just like, so whenever kasi I try to not scare myself whenever I'm doing the graveyard shift. So I try to like watch shows and stuff like that. And whenever something would catch my eye, talagang mapapatingin ako to the prod room. And I know something's happening.
Okay, just to paint a picture, our prod room is like a room that's across from our DJ booth.
So you could definitely
You can
see
see
it.
through there's like an open glass window.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
you
there.
really see You see
Yeah,
it?
like white, just white, like blobs.
What is it?
or-
Just blood.
No,
So it's not like a
blobs
figure, right?
No, it's a figure pala.
Oh, so
I
you
mean,
see
like,
a face?
I don't see a face.
What do you see?
Just like a white, like
Gown?
long thing. Like a white long thing.
A white long thing.
That doesn't sound good. No, but like a white...
Is it veiny?
Alam mo yun? Parang, no.
No.
No,
Okay.
it's just, alam mo yun, parang...
Is it thick?
It's like, how do I describe it? Para siyang dirt, parang off-white, ganon. Tapos, basta
And
parang
is
ganon
it-
lang.
does it- is
I
it-
can't really describe it kasi you can't really see
Is it
it
moving?
100%. Kasi what happens is nga, parang it just catches my eye and then I look and then I just look away. I look and I look away.
But is it moving? Wait, why do you look away? You don't keep looking just
yeah,
to
I don't
see?
want to see whatever it is.
What?
Yeah, it's like always like at the, like etong part ng eye ko and then I would be like, I would look and then I would just
So
look
like
away.
out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah, out of the corner of my eye.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
so I don't wanna, kaya nga I can't describe it because I don't always, like I don't look,
Oh my god.
you know. I just, you
Dude,
know.
I haven't done graveyard in a while now. I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
The
But it's not
product-
scary. Like, wala namang,
Yeah. I know, but I
Rika!
Yung
ginagawa mo. Yeah, no. Just like, I'm sure those are like, I don't know.
Isn't there? I remember you tweeted one time that you were taking a photo on your phone.
No. I was not taking a
Okay,
photo.
so tell us about that.
Okay, there was this one night where I put my phone down right beside me on my left side, and usually, obviously, like the computer and the mouse is on my right side. So I was
Okay.
holding the mouse. I was holding the, what do you call that? The slider.
The board.
The board.
Yeah.
With my left hand, and I
So basically, you
was
were
not
touching your phone.
yeah, I was
Okay.
not touching my phone. And then the next day, I was scrolling through my photos and I see 3 pictures of me talking. So this is talking, which means I was not really holding my phone because you're not allowed to and you
Pero
can't.
is there any chance that you might have pressed like
And
a timer photo?
I checked nga kasi because there's this one feature for the Samsung where you can just like do your hand signals
Yeah,
or whatever.
hand
and-
gestures, right?
but it's not on.
Oh.
So I just saw 3 pictures, I think 6 minutes and 8 minutes apart, 3 a.m.
Oh, so it wasn't
3:20.
even like
It's
back to
no,
back. It
it's
was
not like a burst photo. It's like picture, 6 minutes, picture, 8 minutes, picture.
Oh my god, is that tweet still up on your
Yeah,
Twitter?
it's on my Twitter.
Yeah, check it out. It was from
Yeah.
what, like a month ago or
Uh-huh.
2 months ago?
I didn't really think much of it because I didn't want to go
Fuck,
into it.
yeah.
Mamaya biglang
May
malaman
mag-comment na
ng ghost na parang, natutuwa si Rika.
Okay.
You know, let me do it again.
So do you think it's a ghost? If it is, I mean, I don't like to think about that stuff.
You know what?
do you think
I don't
it
want to
is?
acknowledge that it's a ghost because malay mo, diba? We might be like shaking things up on the other side.
Mga
So I don't want
Ouija
to.
board,
Yeah, I don't want to think it's a ghost. If it
Ah.
was, then gee, like you do you, boo.
Me naman, here, at least here in the station, the only thing I haven't seen, but I've heard, at least
Okay.
I think I've heard,
Okay.
the voice of a
The
little
little
girl. And
What do you mean?
you know that because it's something that is, even on YouTube, if you check, like Morning Rush,
Yeah,
little
it was
girl.
on the morning.
Yeah,
Rush.
when Delamar was still here.
Yes.
That you could hear like a little girl. And I swear, I think, I don't know if it was twice
Okay.
or once. I don't like to think about it because
Yeah.
I swear I heard a little girl.
Like
in
what
my
did she
headphones.
say?
I don't know. I just,
Like hee hee.
no. It was just, I just remember listening and I was like, that sound is not supposed to be there.
Right. Wait, was she saying words
No,
or
no,
just
I
a
don't,
sound?
I don't remember. It was just like I was talking, and then I heard something like maybe like a sound, hee or something,
Ganun,
or
ganito
baka it
like,
was baka,
"Anong ginagawa
or
mo?"
guwapo mo.
Ay, lies. Lies na pala to, guys. So, invento.
No, but it was so I after that because I remember I used to go on Facebook Live or
Yeah.
Instagram Live when I was on
Oh,
my
I
shift,
never.
right?
Yeah.
And then people would always comment like, "Uy, tingnan
Tingnan mo yung likod mo."
tumingin sa likod mo. Ano
Yeah.
yun? Why do I see the little
And you know
girl?"
what? Our table is super scary pa kasi there's like a hollow
Yeah,
like,
there's a little
space
hole there and it's
in
dark.
like there. So when you look down, you could see the space and sometimes I imagine na parang merong naka-crouch din a kid or something like that. It's so
Yung the
scary.
grudge
No,
looking thing.
don't even put it in my head.
One of my worst fears also
My
is when
God.
you're like you're in a dark room and you're on
Uh-huh.
your laptop.
Yeah.
Di ba the laptop screen is bright?
Yes.
That's when you close the laptop screen. I fear that something is behind there.
Uh-huh.
Just saying what's up.
Pero
Just
question,
chilling.
why would you do that? Like alone, like
What do you
know,
mean?
like with the lights off.
Oh,
Kasi may mga shady things na
You
ginagawa kasi si
incognito
JC.
mode. No, sometimes you're watching Netflix or watching other
I don't
stuff.
know. Do you like sleeping with the light on? Like
No.
just a tiny light?
No.
You like it like pitch black?
Yeah, because if you see a tiny light, that for me, I feel like that's more scary because you can see
No.
shadows and shit.
Ako kasi, what I do is, it's either a tiny light or I turn on the light na yung malayo sa akin. but I still see the light. But it's still dark in my area.
I like, if ever, for me that helps me sleep is sound.
Yes.
Not necessarily like music, but like white noise.
Mm-hmm.
Like electric fan. I only use the electric fan, and that kind of keeps me peaceful.
You know what? Actually, every night, I cannot sleep without my sleep music. That's what I search on
you have
YouTube.
sleep music?
Yeah. Want me to
Is it
play it for
what
you?
is it? Just like the seashore?
No. It's like spa music, but like, tingnan mo ah.
Sige, look for it.
So when I put my
Sleep music.
sleep
That's
music.
your first on your
yeah,
search
and
result.
then this is what I play. Okay,
Let's see
guys,
if you can
ready?
hear it.
Ay, iba.
Ano yan?
May ad.
My commercial.
May ad po, guys.
Skip ads.
Wait
skip
lang,
ads,
wait lang.
skip
There we
ads.
go. Wait.
Come on, what are you doing? Hindi ka naiihi.
No.
You don't feel like
No, I
taking a
love
pee?
it. Like right now, I'm so relaxed.
I feel like that's too noisy for me. I just need
No,
something repetitive na, like I like the fireplace sounds. Like when you're burning wood.
Yeah. Actually, anything na parang nature
The water kasi
sounds.
it's too
No.
loud.
I set it like half yung volume.
Oh.
So, I
You leave it
barely
on your
hear it.
TV or on your phone?
I leave it on my phone. And then,
Oh.
I leave it mga ganito. Like, just like the last 10
The last 10
minutes. And
Why
then
don't you
it'll
just
turn off.
download the audio and then just have it on your phone so you don't have to keep using the internet?
Oh, well. Whatever.
Pro tip right there.
Whatever.
Okay.
I know I can do that.
What about outside of work? I've had, if I recall, 2 experiences, all when I was younger.
Okay.
Nothing else when I'm older, but I'm just gonna go through that. The first time ever, I remember I was walking with my 2 cousins.
Okay.
I was vacationing in the Philippines, and by my lola's house, we have this tall, like area of
Okay.
land with tall grass. I don't know if that's
Like
grass. It reaches
weeds?
your parang ganun,
Yeah.
weeds. It like reaches my chin. So
Uh-huh.
it's I don't know if is that grass? Basta
Yeah,
it's really
I-
tall grass or
green stuff.
and it's dark. There's no lights.
Okay.
And I specifically remember when we were walking one time, we all saw the same thing because we kind of froze. I was
Okay.
probably like 10, 9. It was me and my older cousin, and then my other cousin who's around my age. My older cousin's probably like, I don't know how much older he is than me, like 6 years. So he's probably like 15 or 16.
Okay.
Dude, we saw some figure like crossing, like, because there's nobody who lives
Yeah.
there. It was a dark
It's just you
figure,
guys.
and it like, have you seen Signs?
I think so, yeah.
The movie Signs. There's
Uh-huh.
just one scene in the movie Signs where
Are those aliens?
Yeah, this
Okay,
alien. I'm sure if you watch the movie Signs, for at the time it was one of the scariest scenes I ever seen. It's like this news. It's news coverage, and it says this footage might shock you. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
And you're waiting, right? You're seeing these kids running away.
Wait, do you hear that?
Yeah.
Wait, what is that?
I think that's the aircon.
No, there was like...
Don't say Don't say anything.
No, it's like a high-pitched...
Shut the fuck up! What the hell?
No, I'm not even joking.
I know. I hear it too. That's the aircon. Shut your mouth. That's not a little girl.
I hear like a high-pitched noise. I heard
Shut
it, but
up,
it's
Wala na. Take my headphones off.
wala na. Anyway, wala na
I don't
siya.
even want
Go.
to keep going.
No, go! Takot mo siya kasi.
Yo, I'm a scaredy cat. I hate scare. Okay, so I don't even remember where was I. What was I
yung
talking
news
about?
coverage.
Oh, that's right. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway.
See, it's gone now.
Okay, shut up. Don't
Okay,
bring it
fine,
back.
fine. Okay, go.
Okay. So this alien just walked between these 2 buildings. That's it. Just walked between these 2 buildings. And that's what we saw. Some figure from the tall grass just walked across really quick.
Okay. And
So
then,
it went from one grass area, and then there's the pathway, and there's
Yeah.
another grass area on your side. So that's what I saw. That's what we saw.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was the only one, but we all kind of froze, and we all
Okay.
saw it. And we looked at each other. We didn't say anything. We fucking ran.
wait, you didn't even think if it was like
It might have been an animal.
man
It could have been
or
a
a
man.
guy
No,
or
we didn't.
something?
I don't know. It was dark. Kasi.
Is it possible that like people would just cross it or
It-
walang
You know, it was late at night.
Okay.
It was like 11. We were walking from my lola's house to my cousin's house, which is
Okay.
walkable. But in between the 2 subdivisions, there's that tall grass area.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody
You know what?
a dead body was found there before. By the way.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah. That's why they cut the grass now. Now it's
okay.
but
Like somebody dumped
a
the
dead body
body
was
there,
dumped
yeah.
there.
Yikes.
Wild. But this was before the dead body was dumped. So wala lang. It was, what the hell is that sound?
No, it's
Okay,
a
it's
thing.
gone.
Okay.
Oh, God.
No, somebody was just walking on the
Walking
other
by,
side.
okay. By the way, guys, it's
Anyway,
broad daylight right
yeah.
now when we're
And we're
recording. I'm
scared.
scared. Good thing we didn't record at night. We were supposed to record last night.
Yeah, but you know.
Fuck that. Okay,
No,
and then
thank
the second experience that I
Okay.
had, because we never found out. 'cause
Wait,
we
wait.
never-
Can I just go back to that? Like,
Yeah.
is it not possible na meron lang
It's
like
very,
a random
it's
man?
very possible.
Okay.
But it was like
Late at
11
night.
p.m.
So like walang kwenta to
Like, why would somebody just cry? And why would they
to
go from
cry.
the grass to the other tall grass? I mean, they would be on the pathway if
Yeah,
there was a person.
yeah. True.
Wala lang. I remember that. And then there's one time, this one is my most, like, I was the most scared ever for this. I was in my cousin's house. We were lying in bed in the Philippines. Din to. I
Okay.
don't know if it's Philippines lang. Actually, everything I've experienced is in the Philippines.
Okay.
Lang. So,
You know, we're spooky here.
yeah. Okat, di ba? You remember that
Okat,
show?
Okat.
Yeah, do you remember that
Yeah.
show? So, we were just lying there. I was lying down in the bed, and I heard this girl's voice, little girl's voice.
Yeah.
Tara, laro tayo.
No way.
No joke. No joke. I remember because I thought my cousin was joking with me.
Okay.
My cousin, my older cousin, likes to scare me. Liked to scare me before.
Okay.
So I thought he was just kidding. So I just ignored it, yo.
Mhm.
And I was like, tara, laro tayo.
Oh
I
my
swear, it was from the
gosh.
window. And I didn't look because I was
Okay.
scared. So I closed my eyes and then, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Because I was so scared, I guess. I just, whatever. I was there. My other cousin was with me, and the other cousin who I thought was scary.
Yeah.
At the time, spoiler, was I thought they were outside.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, I asked where my kuya was, Kuya Kokoy. That's his name. And I was like, oh man, why did you try to scare me yesterday?
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find him to talk to him.
Damn.
And he didn't come home.
No.
No joke.
Heart attack.
I'm not making this up for the sake of the
Alright.
podcast.
Yeah.
I swear that is the time when I thought that, holy shit, was there a little girl ghost? Yeah. Tara, laro tayo. I remember.
Were
It
you
was-
like super awake?
No, I was
or
like half
were
asleep.
half asleep?
That's why
Okay.
it might have been a dream, but it felt so
But
real.
still, I mean, why would you dream about a little kid telling you?
I don't know.
You know
I was
what?
so scared.
Actually, yun yung pinaka, for me, like the scariest genre of horror, little kids.
yeah,
Na like,
like The Shining, those twins.
yeah, something like
Or
that.
The Omen.
Uh-huh. Or
Okay,
like,
so yeah, that's the extent of my horror. And I have a cousin who I
Ako.
think has a third eye. And
oh, okay.
I have more stories about that. I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Why?
No, because there's one cousin who when he was younger, he said he could see things, and
Oh my God,
he
I
would
see
just,
dead people.
He would just talk. He would just talk about. He would just be like, he would be like scared. Like you'd see him, and he looks so like shocked and fear.
Yeah.
And then my nephew, my
Okay.
only nephew, kid, boy guy, my inaanak.
Kami.
He remember we had a tree house
Okay.
in my lola's place. Meron kaming kubo.
Okay.
And before we had a tree house. And my little nephew, you know when you're kids you just start saying crazy
Yeah.
scary shit. So I remember he was telling his mom that, "Mom, may nakikita ako doon.
Oh my
May
God.
may hawak knife." He was
Oh
young.
my
I
goodness.
know. Dude, and I didn't go up that fucking treehouse
Yeah.
anymore. Ever. And we cut that. We cut it down, but not because of
Oh,
that story.
okay.
But it's
You
it's
needed
gone
to-
already because no one used it anymore. But thank God. But yeah, those are the I don't know. I don't really want to
think that
delve into that because that's
was?
scary.
Yeah.
I feel like they.
Yeah.
Wala. How about, is there anything outside of here?
Outside of here, just one time. Actually, okay, one event, pero multiple times. Gets mo? Kasi, it's like a dream. Alam mo yung sleep paralysis? It
Oh,
happens
yeah.
to me all the freaking
Does it?
time.
I've never experienced. I know so many
hate
people.
I hate it so much. And I had to search, like logic or like, the real reason behind it. Apparently, it's like a chemical thing in your brain.
Right.
It really happens to a lot of people. So, all the urban legends that, someone's sitting on you and stuff like that, those aren't real. It's all in your brain. That's why I'm not scared anymore. But
Okay.
it happens to me all the time, especially when I lie on my back when I sleep. I forget. Yung kunwari, I'm a little drunk or super duper sleepy, I lie on my back.
Are you not supposed to lie on your back?
And it happens more often when you lie on your back.
Ah, okay.
So I feel like someone is sitting on me.
Yeah, that's what I hear the
huge,
stories.
huge
It's heavy, right?
person on me, and then my eyes are open, but I'm not. It's not
can't
really
move.
open. Like alam mo yun, parang
Ah.
I'm asleep, but my eyes are open. But I scream at the top of my lungs, like sobrang as in ganun talaga.
But nothing comes out.
Nothing comes out. No,
I've
nothing.
heard so many
And-
people who have
yeah.
sleep paralysis, and it's the exact same story.
It's so scary. And then I remembered like I just had to like move my foot or like my toes, wiggle my toes. And then one time I literally fell from my bed when I wiggled my toes. Yung parang may tumulak sa akin.
Oh my god.
I fell from my bed. And then I ran. This was at the time when I was still living with my parents.
Yeah, how old were you when this happened?
Siguro mga 19.
Okay, so
Or-
you're already-
It started
right.
19, but it always happens to me.
Until now?
Until now, yeah. Last night I lied on my back. I had a bad dream. It wasn't sleep paralysis, but still, it really happens when you lie on your back, and it's the scariest thing ever. Because you're shouting at the top of your lungs,
And nothing's
but
coming out.
nobody can hear you, and you can feel this huge person sitting on top of you.
But do you see this huge
No,
person? You
it's
just feel
I
it.
feel it. Yung parang
I've never had it kasi, but
yeah,
is
just
it?
don't. Yeah.
But have you talked to other people who have sleep
Yeah,
paralysis?
I
Is it-
saw
it's-
like forums and everything.
Yeah, people see like that heavy person sitting on your, but
There
also
was this
like
one
there's
time I saw in college when I was in my dorm. So it happened to me. I was shouting at the top of my lungs, and my roommate was there,
Okay.
like right beside me. And then I saw this like white thing
Dun nga, they see
na nandun
things.
sa parang ceiling. So as in like yung breathing ko talagang super bumilis. And then I tried to wiggle my toes again, and then
Oh my god.
yeah.
How do you
Nagising
even
ako.
recover from
I
that?
know! It's just so scary. Tapos nagalit pa sa akin yung roommate ko. Sabi niya, ba't mo ba ako tinatakot? As in, because I had to wake her up. And I was like, oh my gosh, may nakita ako sa ceiling. Sabi niya, ba't mo ako tinatakot? Ano ba? So I'm like, sorry, it's just how it is. And then I searched online, and apparently it's like a chemical thing on your brain. So, you know.
And it
That's what I
affects
want to
so-
believe,
Why
guys.
it affects so many people too.
I know.
What is that?
I don't know. Maybe like stress, like
It could be stress.
the way you eat or something, what you eat, or
I
yeah.
wonder. I wonder if I'm sure there's some
Oh,
Leche
yeah.
fans, Ube babes that are listening that have that. Tweet us your experience.
Yeah.
Don't scare us though. Just let us know
Yeah.
that.
I know it's not like scary, ooh, ganun,
No, but I
like,
think that's what I think it is. Ooh, scary.
no, but you know, now that I know it's something with your brain, diba?
So, well,
But
that's
still,
that's the
when it's happening to
explanation.
you, it's like the scariest thing ever. Like I don't ever want it to happen to me or to anyone else I know.
Okay, man.
Yeah, that's like the only thing. Like I don't see stuff like, especially like outside RX.
Okay.
I don't see or feel or whatever.
Have you ever seen creatures? Because I've never experienced
Actually,
creature like mga tiyanak. Di ba yung mga
No.
urban legends like tiyanak and ano pa?
no.
Yung mga yeah.
Ay, alam ko na. Look in the mirror.
Wow, you're so funny. Fuck you.
Pero minura. Grabe. Anyway,
Anyway.
actually, I have a bone to pick with like aliens and stuff. I don't know why they're in the category horror when it shouldn't it be on sci-fi?
Sci-fi?
But like all the
It is
time,
sci-fi
whenever.
horror. Like my Alien and Predator and
Pero
all that.
parang whenever I watch these, like, I tawag nun War of the Worlds or whatever,
Yeah.
parang it's all I'm not even scared because, ewan ko, maybe in my brain kasi I know it's never gonna happen.
Okay, do you believe... Okay, first of all, what do you believe in more? Aliens or mga ghosts?
Ghosts.
Okay.
And that's like,
I'm
okay
talking
lang
about
na.
aliens like extra... Not like, not like the green aliens that are...
Yeah.
I'm talking about just aliens that there are other things living
Creatures
in... Yeah,
out there,
living
yeah.
in... okay.
Mars or something.
So you believe more in ghosts and supernatural stuff?
Oh,
than-
yeah.
Really? I'm the opposite. Because I'm scared of ghosts.
You don't want
I
to
don't want
believe.
like you see all those. Actually, I think we can move on now, talking about movies and TV shows.
Okay.
Starting first, I remember on TV there would be these shows about like ghosts. I don't know the name of the shows, like ghost hunters and stuff, where they have equipment to search for ghosts
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh, yeah, like the green stuff.
Yeah,
like
the-
yung parang green yung screen or something.
Also, white noise.
Yeah.
They search for that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's so scary, no?
I don't know, parang...
I feel like that's the only thing that makes me believe that there are ghosts.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I've never really experienced something like that. Yung parang real ghost hunting.
Mm-mm.
Like the one that they do on BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Yung Cookie's favorite
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot. But yeah, they do it on BuzzFeed. And I never really experienced anything like that. And you know what? I wonder if mahal ba yung mga ganong equipment? And
Yung-
where do you buy them?
The
Yeah, like, alam mo
Oh,
yun?
I'm sure.
Like,
Mga
where?
ghost hunting stores. Ghostbusters.com. Actually, I don't know. I am sure it's like because I don't think it's specifically for ghost hunting.
Yeah.
I just think that
Baka parang physics, diba?
well, or like just recording. For example, like the white noise thing. I'm sure that you can buy that at like a studio or something that records sound or really tests sound. And then for like the green light, whatever, I'm sure that's for video.
Yeah.
So maybe like a very specific video technology store. I don't think there's any store that's like, yo,
for ghost
for
hunting.
ghost hunting. But there probably is now.
Yeah, like online or something.
Online, yeah. But I don't think there's like a store. I think the market's too small.
Like sa SM Mega Mall.
Fashion hall.
Punta ka dun sa ano? Punta ka dun sa, what do you call that? Sa guard or
the
something.
guard.
Saan po yung ano?
Ghostbusters.com.
Yeah. Okay, so scary movies.
Yeah, what movies or TV shows stick out in your mind?
Okay, like at the top of my head, hands down, the best, especially this year, 2018, Hereditary. I know you haven't watched it, but you've seen like, some scenes, right?
I just saw the
or
trailer.
we described.
I saw the trailer.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil it for you because you need to watch it. You need to watch it with friends, okay? Because it's more fun. But it's the best one because yun nga, I feel like it's well thought of, and it's not like, kumbaga like sa comedy, hindi siya slapstick comedy. It's not like cheap scares.
Okay, so it's not
like,
jump scares.
Yeah, not jump scares. It's like really good horror scenes.
So it makes you scared not because of like loud sounds
or
like, things popping out.
Yeah.
Or like, is it like a psychological fear? Because that's what's really scary to me. Just like the thought that this could be real.
Mix. Kasi parang medyo meron siyang culto vibes. Alam mo yun? And you know that, cults exist.
Are real, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Although, di ba parang they've never, like the FBI or something, never really parang agreed na may mga kulto.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I
like
know
in
parang
general?
Yeah, in general. Like, I don't know, probably they deny or something.
No. What are you talking about? There are cults in real life, though.
Like, parang siguro wala pa silang proof or like enough proof that this...
What kind of cult? Oh, this cult, like this certain cult.
Yeah, you know how some cults parang in the front, parang sa front, sila, organization.
Yeah, like some religions are...
Diba?
Some people are saying some religions are cults.
Are cults. Right. Probably that's why they said. But correct me if I'm wrong. Probably it's just in my head, but yeah.
So that Hereditary was really scary.
For me, really. Before that was Exorcism.
The original one.
Yeah.
The original one.
What?
With the girls stabbing
diba sabi mo? Yeah.
Stabbing her vag.
V.
Well, it's an old movie. I'm sure we can talk about it. Like she's stabbing her vag.
Wait. But how do you say it?
What? The Exorcist.
Exorcist. Yeah. No.
Yeah, The Exorcist.
Yeah, The Exorcist. There we go. Why did I say The Exorcist?
Compel you. That one, right?
Yeah. It was the most scary thing ever.
Really?
And until now, it haunts me. Especially the scene where, anong pangalan niya ulit? Blair? Something Blair? Anyway, yung nag-turn yung head niyang gano'n. Oh my God, just thinking about it.
Ironically, that movie didn't really scare me because I watched it when I was maybe 14, 15.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it aged well.
Yeah, but you know what they say? A lot of things happened on set and when they were filming it.
I didn't know
that.
Yeah,
a lot of things a lot of scary things happened when they were on set and even like their lives after the show. Yung parang super naapektuhan siguro sila or something or like
maybe
a spirit followed them or whatever. But yeah, diba?
Okay, actually, I just want to ask before we carry on. Do you willingly watch scary movies? The only time I watch scary movies and scary things is because parang
when you're forced.
Parang napilitan lang. Yeah, legit. Like
yeah,
before I would watch maybe if I was on a date before if I was seeing somebody
tapos
and
yung
they wanted to watch. Oh nga, tapos kunwari hindi ako takot. I'm just like
kaya ko to.
And then sometimes I'll turn my head and I'll close my eyes just so that they don't see me being scared. I know.
Maya ka naman, James.
Dude. Or like
but
sometimes
yeah.
I'll be like, uy, yan na. Tapos ako din na I'm like, shit, ito na yun.
Well,
but, so you watch it for fun.
Yeah, for fun.
I only
especially
watch
before
it's if I'm forced.
Yeah. Before I remember two of my cousins, they really like as in bata sila, like 6, 5, 7 ganon. They super like watching horror films.
Oh my God.
So before I would just, watch with them.
No.
And then I enjoyed it. But yun nga, until Hereditary, parang laging me. But then when I watched Hereditary, I was like, as in like screaming at the top of my lungs. Like, didn't I post the video on Twitter?
Did, yeah.
Me and Hazel, we were watching it, and it's just super scary.
Ako naman, people are probably gonna laugh at me, but I get scared with like, I guess what some would call basic bitch horror
Like
movies.
yung mga parang papasok sila sa room knowing that the killer is there.
Oh, for example, like the movie Freddy versus Jason, which
Yeah.
was really crappy in terms of reviews. Like people said it wasn't scary. I got scared with that.
Okay.
Because
Well, 'cause you get easily
I
scared.
remember the 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Oh my God, that's
3,
scary.
4, better. What the hell was that? What was that
No, it
sound?
was nothing. It was just people,
5,
moving.
6, get a crucifix.
Oh my
7,
God.
8,
Yeah.
gonna wake up late. 9, 10, never dream
You know what,
again, or something like that. Oh my God, I remember. The first time my uncle kasi put it on TV.
Okay.
So that night I didn't sleep the whole night. It was the
Oh
first time
my goodness.
that I recall in my life
Yeah.
where I didn't sleep the whole night, and I stayed up till sunrise because I was so scared.
Yeah.
Even though when
it comes to
yeah.
like Western horror movies, parang ang
Kelly
rare ko
Rowland.
matakot.
Kelly Rowland was in that movie.
Oh,
by the way,
yeah.
from the Destiny Child.
Remember, you know what you did
Dark.
I know what you did last
summer, yeah. Slasher
that one
movies.
kind of creeped me out, but it wasn't really like that scary.
How about
And then-
slasher movies like Scream, where it's not a where it's actually a person.
a person.
How do you feel about those movies?
Especially pag like serial killers and stuff like that. Parang it scares me more on the inside. Yung parang apektado ako because I know it happens in real life.
Yeah.
Like it's scary not because you can't see the spirit or something. It's because somewhere out there could be a killer.
That's true.
You know?
And it's not
So, and I remember watching Criminal Minds, the whole TV show, and most of the episodes, talagang it bothered me to the core. Especially this one episode in Criminal Minds, my favorite actually, my favorite criminal TV show.
What happened?
Crime TV show.
What happened there?
Para siyang sex slave ring, and then you know what they do to like parang to psych out the person na parang you're my sex slave. They put like a box on their heads, tas meron lang hole sa neck.
And
And then parang
they have sex with them?
no, it's like this contraption na you're mine. It's like to brainwash them that you're mine, you're my sex slave.
They keep that on their head?
Yeah, and people do it now. Like people still do it.
What?
That's like so sick. And then I think this is like this one part of that episode is really true. Like they're super normal people, pero sa baba may dungeon sila for their sex.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
people that kidnap girls and then they hold
like
them
the mga
and they have a
nag-hitchhike.
normal life outside. Oh fuck,
Like
that's
they
so
bake
scary.
brownies
Yeah.
for the bake sale and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
there's some weird fuckers out there.
Kaya ka ba umalis na?
Oh my God, jeez. So yeah,
Yeah.
but if you compare it to like slasher / yung mga more realistic villains in horror movies scare you more than fiction,
Like
quote unquote fictional spirit.
Yeah. Ikaw.
Ako not really because I hope that it never affects me. Versus, because for example, Freddy Krueger, I'm really scared of him because that guy can kill you in your dreams. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
But it's not true.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if it was true,
Okay. Fine,
I would
fine.
rather go up against a slasher dude because it's a person
Yeah.
versus a supernatural creature like Jason Voorhees or like a ghost or something. Like, it's hard. How the fuck you kill a ghost? You can't kill a ghost. I mean, at least in how I imagine.
Yeah.
Like you can suck it up with a vacuum like Ghostbusters, but there's no like I can't imagine winning versus let's say a slasher movie.
Okay.
Even though I hope it never happens, and it sucks that it does happen.
Yeah.
You have a chance. I mean, just on paper.
I guess,
on paper,
yeah.
on
You could like
paper.
fight back and stuff.
Do you get scared with yung mga gruesome shock value movies a la
Like
Saw and to some extent Final Destination?
I get disgusted, but I don't get scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me neither. So
Yeah.
I don't mind Final Destination and
Or Saw.
I still consider them horror, but
Yeah,
also
they
like
are. They're still
it's like horror / whatever.
crime.
You know the power of Final Destination is pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like you see trucks on the highway and you're like,
and then you're like, okay,
fuck.
we need to get out of here.
yeah. Or kahit airplanes lang, they're scary.
Or like that NASCAR thing. Sobrang crazy nun. They were in a NASCAR, what do you call that?
I don't even remember
Arena?
that. What movie was that?
Final Destination.
Which one though?
I forgot the 4 or
Maybe.
3?
I only watched till 3.
Yeah, so parang, so paulit-ulit kasi diba yung cars,
Yeah.
paikot-ikot. Tapos nag-unscrew na pala yung
Yung
mga,
wheels?
no, like yung mga parang mga cage or whatever.
Okay.
So, it's like sometimes you get a little paranoid.
For
because
me,
of
it was the
highway?
the tanning bed.
Oh my God.
Oh God!
That was so, like, whoever thought of that, like, kudos to you, but still, like, it's sick.
Sick
Okay.
as fuck.
It's a little sick.
Ah.
I've never tried a tanning bed.
Never? Yeah, I would never. Now,
But you had, like,
especially,
friends before who
Yeah,
would.
in San Diego,
Uh-huh.
in California.
But don't you have, like, a lot of sun there?
Hindi kasi uso yun, especially for, at least for my Caucasian friends,
Okay.
the mga girls.
Yeah.
Actually, even some guys. They like that, or you know how people like to look,
Yeah.
orangey?
Orangey.
Yeah, apparently the sun doesn't do that enough that they need to, because when they put the tanning
Yeah.
lotion and stuff, it kind of heightens it.
Mhm.
I thought it made them look so like,
Weird.
weird. But
Yeah.
they were into that. Yung mga parang Guido
Yeah.
vibes. But it was all the rage. But I would never do it because
Because of the movie.
well, first of all, I don't want to. First of all, I'm already brown, so I don't
Yeah,
really need it. But because of the movie, I would pass. Is there anything else that scared you? Oh, it was also.
Probably like those, yung jump scares lang. Alam mo yung parang YouTube videos where there's like a car. Just
Oh, and
like,
then the
tas biglang merong super scary.
jump scares are such
whatever.
a bitch way to
I
scare
know.
people. But I get scared.
I get annoyed and scared.
Yeah.
But I get mostly annoyed.
Like in the Nun, remember the marketing for the Nun? That was the issue that they would just scare you. And what if you have like anxiety or something?
Or like a heart attack or whatever.
I remember another movie where I couldn't sleep. Yeah, it was. Ano na yun? Okay, I know it gets a bad rep now. The first Paranormal Activity.
Oh, okay. I watched it.
Because it was set in San Diego, where we were living. And I was with my two cousins who I was living with at the time. We're all the same age.
Yeah.
We were probably, I don't know when it came out. So I was already working, I think. Maybe 16,
Yeah.
17. No, even older maybe. Imagine we're just grown guys, right? on the way home, right? On the way home, my cousin who doesn't like, being malambing, he doesn't like it when we hug him. He was the one who said, guys, if you want to sleep in the same room tonight, it's okay. Totoo yun. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna sleep next to you, bro. I was so scared.
I'm gonna cuddle you.
No. But yeah, that's
what also scared me before, and I got a little addicted to it, yung mga clown stuff.
Oh,
no,
like the people who would actually dress
people
up
who
as
would
clowns.
just dress up as clowns, and they would terrorize, like houses.
That was like
and
2016. That was a big thing.
Sobrang na-addict ako. I would look up articles on where it happened and videos and everything, and I thought it was super scary. Especially this one time, this guy was jogging, and then dun sa parang hanging bridge on top of like a river, I guess, meron dung nakatayo lang na clown with a knife, a big ass knife. And then so he was taking a video, right? Na parang, look at this clown, whatever, blah blah blah. Biglang tumakbo papunta sa kanya. Oh, that's like the scariest
Yeah,
thing
when
ever.
creatures run towards you.
Yeah.
I hate it when it's like The Grudge.
Oh,
you know
yeah, yung
how
parang-
the movements are like erratic. You're like,
Tapos minsan yung parang nababali pa yung
yeah,
buto.
You're like, oh god, why?
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah,
the worst.
like It Follows. Meron nung isang scene, was
Yeah.
that the knee? Or like the leg talagang nag-bend back,
Alam mo, as much as I got scared by that movie.
Scared.
That movie was really good.
It was.
Was
It
really
was.
good. I thought it was great. Yeah, but other than that, I don't like to watch horror movies. What's popular right now, which I haven't seen, is The Haunting on House.
It's a TV show. I'm actually
What
done watching.
Oh, it's good? You watched
yeah,
it? Okay.
Yeah, I watched it.
Is it good?
It's good. Yeah, it's
Okay.
really good. And it's actually more of like psychological thing than like, scary, ganun.
Wow.
Parang it's just all in their minds. And you know how, when you're left with your mind, it's really scary.
That's true.
Yeah, especially if you have mental illnesses and stuff, and people don't believe you. That's actually, I feel like, the hardest thing ever. Like you have to convince people around you that you're actually hurting on the inside, right? Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Yeah.
You know what? We can transition to the last thing that we're talking about. But I also want to mention that I don't read horror books, but I've heard that from people who enjoy horror novels that reading a book, a horror book, is much scarier than watching, let's say, the movie version of it. Simply because you are the one who comes up with all these images
and
in your mind.
it's like it's all in your mind. Before I used to hindi sila scary, pero Nancy Drew, just like,
Ako, Goosebumps, natatakot ako.
Really?
Yes, no joke. Because you're like, I mean,
when you were a kid, it was like the scariest thing ever. Yeah.
Even the Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps. I would, if I had a bad ending, I would just turn back. I would go back.
I was just reading a horror novel, The Stepsister, I think. And ang galing ng writer, I think it's R.L.
Yeah.
Stein. Yeah, anyway.
R.L. Stein.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Goosebumps, R.L.
Yeah.
Stein. Okay.
Or maybe not, but yeah, Stepsister yung name. And then ang galing ng writer kasi he or she would end on like a cliffhanger until the next chapter. As in like akala mo mahuhulog na siya sa stairs, and then like
You have
the
to
next
find out in the next
in the next chapter biglang.
Well,
di
I think
pala.
any good writers like that.
Yeah,
want to
oo.
keep reading. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna transition from that point that you said about mental health, whatever. Is that a fear, like moving away from the supernatural, away from movies? We want to talk about like I guess our overall fears in life are more, well, not to say more realistic
Okay.
fears.
Actually, the reason why I said that is because it's actually one of my greatest fears is when you're going through something and people think that you're just and I'm not saying this na parang in a bad way, pero yung crazy, that term. Because yung thought na yun pumasok sa head ko before when I watched this one movie with Angelina Jolie, yung nawawala yung kid niya and nobody believed her.
Not Gothica. That's Halle Berry. I know what you're talking about. She's
Nawawala
in
yung kid niya. Nobody believed her. Tapos nilagay siya sa mental hospital. And then they just branded her as like crazy.
Kooky.
And now, doon nag-start yung fear ko of being like that. Yung you're going through something but nobody believes you. Yeah.
That's a big issue. Like,
yeah.
You're right. Well, not just in terms of like depression or whatever, but also in terms of accusations for like sexual assault.
Yeah.
Or that's a big thing right now, the hashtag #MeToo thing, right? So I don't know. Like how do you feel like is the best? What do you think is the best way to
get over it?
Well, not get over it. I don't think we should get over it. I think we should address it. I think we should. Well, some people say normalize it, right? Like in
to
terms of mental
normalize
health, in terms of sexual assault, like
Yeah.
being able to come forward. How do you think is the best way to approach? For example, not saying like, "Hey, I really feel sad." How do you think that we should tackle that problem of people not taking you seriously or not believing you? What do you think, in your opinion? Of course, this is just our opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best way to address
You know
that?
what? I don't know. I've never really thought of it, because it's just been a fear of mine, and I never really address it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we
So
could,
I don't know.
What would help you? I mean, just me asking you right now, because I don't know. I haven't asked you about this before. What would help you? This is just written to you. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
relate to everybody out there. How would it help you? Because for me, someone who is maybe who is not
Okay.
going through that, but I see you as my friend who might be going through that. Just
Something.
how
Yeah.
how should I help, or what would you want me to do, or what would you do differently, for example?
I think parang connected siya with how I treat a friend. Kasi ganito, just kanina umaga, I was just saying na I'm the type of person who would keep one best friend. And I feel like the reason why I do that is because I know that she will believe me through and through.
Right.
Yeah, and she would, support me through and through. That's why I keep only one best friend. So, baka doon nag-root or something. I don't know, but yeah.
You feel like that's the only person
Yeah,
that
I
you
could
can go
talk
to.
and go to.
So you're afraid that other people
Will just judge me.
judge you.
Yeah.
Oh. So how do you determine your best I mean, how did you come to... Okay, my question now, I guess, is how did you... That best friend that you have picked, how did you come to the point where you're like, this is the person who I trust wholeheartedly?
Well, right there was this one time na she became like part of our family na talaga. Like she would go on trips with us and she would go to the house and stuff like that. And that point, actually, na parang yung turning point was when she broke up with her boyfriend.
Okay.
Tapos parang 1 week siya sa house namin. And then, parang na-realize ko na she's really like my best friend. And I know that she would do that for me too.
How would you go about developing, or would you want to develop that kind of relationship
With another person.
another person?
I don't know.
Heat
I
up,
really
no?
don't know.
It's difficult to
Yeah.
really trust in somebody. I guess that's a big fear, trusting somebody in general. Because you have
Yes.
friends, you have, but there's always, you can't rely on everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not even fair to say, yeah, I need to rely on you. So I guess maybe 1 or 2 is good enough for me then, if ever.
Yeah.
how I have my cousins. My cousins, because I was bouncing around a lot when I was young in terms of where I would live, right? So the hardest part for me was developing. I never had that lifelong friendship. Some people now, they have friends who they grew up in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
They went to the same elementary. They went to the same high school. They went to the same college, same course, and these are lifelong friends. I never had that. Well, I like to call it a luxury because I think that's really great. Like I never had that. I would have best friends in different places.
Okay,
but then
I get it.
and what's really sad is that when you leave these places, unless you really maintain the connection, these best friends I've had many best friends.
Yeah.
And we don't talk anymore.
That's sad.
And it's not because we don't like each other. It's just we have different lives now.
And life happened.
Yeah, my first best friend, his name was Amadeo. As elementary school, he was
What
from
a
Spain.
cool name.
Amadeo Valera. And then he moved because I went to an international school, so of course a lot of international kids, their parents are like diplomats.
Yeah.
They get assigned somewhere else. So when he left, there was no Facebook at the time. We were still young. I could never find him. I search now. I don't know where he is.
Really?
Yeah.
Amadeo, if you're listening.
I know. I've never been able to reconnect with him. Then I have it was Joseph Franklin, who I still have. We're friends on Facebook, but he has a different world now, and I don't even know how I would talk to him anymore. And then I had Josh McMackle, who unfortunately, rest in peace, Josh McMackle. He died. He got shot.
no.
Yeah, it was a gunshot.
Sorry.
In the States, in Texas, 2008. I still have the picture.
Did you go to his?
I did.
funeral?
I went to his funeral. And then I had Hiroki. We were actually, it was us three: Hiroki, Josh, and me. And now Hiroki's like in Japan or whatever.
Okay.
And we don't really talk either. And then I had like Sean Durham. So the only
Ang dami,
yeah, I had a
guys.
lot because I was bouncing around.
Yeah.
But when I got to the States, Maria Machado was the girl in Washington. But then we stopped talking to
Your friend.
No,
Just
it's really
kidding,
my
just
friend.
kidding. Yeah.
But so I realized through it all, the only person I could count on, or only people I could count on, was family because even though we didn't live together, they've been with me my whole life.
They were your constants.
They were my constants.
Yeah.
So, yun lang. I just think it's I don't even know where I went on that tangent.
So what's your fear?
Oh, my fear is that are we talking about on this path or just in general?
In general.
I fear losing family. That's what's really scary to me. Of course, my cousins and I were all the same age, so it doesn't really hit my mind. What really scared me, because I had coffee with my mom this morning.
Okay.
She's going back to Japan.
Oh, tita.
Yeah. So if you've seen her on my Instagram story, she's really cool. And I grew up with a single mom for the longest time. And man, if my mom listens to this, no offense, ma. But when I saw her today, and my mom is very beautiful.
Yeah.
And I like to think that she's youthful, but she looks older than what I remembered from 10 years ago. Because,
that's just the truth. I mean, it happens.
And it's so fucking sucks,
scary,
man, that you see these people that you love, and it's inevitable, right? You don't think about mortality until it gets there. And me personally, I've lost a best friend, like I mentioned, but I've never lost a family member. My Lola and Lolo are still alive. I never felt the great-grandfather because I think I was a baby. So, first of all, my Lola and my Lolo, in terms of the timeline, they're going to be the first to go. And for me, the hardest part the scariest part, my personal fear, is life without them. I mean, I know it's going to go on.
Like, how are you going to deal with it?
How have you lost anybody?
Yeah, I lost my Lola 2 years ago.
So how was, if you don't mind talking about it, if you don't want to talk about it.
A lot of things changed, definitely. Before, she was really a big part of our lives. We would go to malls everywhere with her. And then now, whenever we, it never really goes away, the pain, diba? But, you just kind of learn how to live with it. So whenever we would go to places where we already went there with her, we would just reminisce.
You remember.
Yeah, na parang we wish na dito ulit siya. And, you know what? Actually, ang saya lang na I went to Dubai with her.
Okay.
I was like the lucky one na granddaughter na get to travel with her. And she was so cool. She was like 80 plus na nun. And we went on that like desert ride na super bouncy. And she was just
she
like
was
living.
Game, right?
Yeah,
she was game.
Living life,
If it's there one thing I could take from that, and I feel like, I didn't know your grandma personally, but my grandma is similar. She loves life.
Yeah.
And I asked her one time, it was a very serious conversation. I don't know why I asked. I asked her, natatakot ka ba mamatay? I asked her, because we were just talking about life. And she said, now, no. because she saw her kids
Mm-hmm.
have kids. She saw her kids' kids have
Okay.
kids. She's 80 something now.
Yeah.
And she has seen.
She experienced a
She
lot.
has lived a good life.
Oh, that's nice.
And I think that's what's really, really,
Mm.
you know, the kind of peace that I would take away when the day finally comes. Oh my God, I can't
Mm.
believe. Because, dude, there's no way, like, in terms of, like, lifespan, max maybe 15 years,
Yeah.
20. And I'm not ready for that. And that's just my lola and
Yeah.
lolo. My mom, man, you know, like, my mom is the person who I asked all important life advice from.
Okay.
And I just can't imagine not having that ever. And that for me is scarier than anything in the
Yeah.
world. That's so scary. And I don't know how I'm going to prepare for that. I don't know how anybody prepares for that. Nobody prepares for that. Oh man. Yun lang. That's my biggest
Your biggest
personal
fear.
Yeah. So
Okay. Can I just add something
Yeah.
super not even related, but you
Okay.
mentioned it kasi kanina, like, you know, sexual harassment and stuff.
Mm.
That's actually something na parang na-desensitize na ako. But every single day, I think about it when I step out of our building, of our house.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day, I have this big cloud on me. Fear that somebody can grab me,
yeah.
or, you know, just feel whatever on my body. So it's always there.
Yeah.
And I can't even say that it's a fear anymore. It's just I live with it. That's just how it is.
And that's what sucks, right? Because
Yeah.
because like you said you kind of became desensitized to it. So it's kind of become, in a sense, for worse, is that it's normalized.
Yeah,
And
it's so weird.
And I think there are certain things that we do as a society that keep that in motion.
Yeah.
And this is just my opinion. And I know we've talked about it before in the MRT, which I
I
hate,
know.
right? So you know how there's a women's only card.
Yeah.
Because the women's only card, I acknowledge why it's good.
It's
because
important,
It's important because it prevents, you know, like you said, the chance that somebody baka mahipuan ka,
Yeah.
or you get groped, whatever. But also, I read an article and it was very interesting to me. It was just interesting. I don't know if I agree or disagree.
Okay.
I'm kind of in the middle. But having women-only cards in general kind of normalizes the fact that men
Yeah.
will.
Definitely.
That there's no, like, it's just human nature that men will grope. That's why we have to have a women's only card. And I feel like somewhere there, there's got to be a change. There's got to be
or like a slow change.
well, a slow change.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to, obviously not right away, but instead of, maybe we can gravitate from, let's separate the men from the women, to, if a man does it, let's get his ass and put him in jail. Or if a woman does it to a man, because it could work
Yeah,
both
it
ways.
could work both ways. Yeah.
It should be where, instead of saying that it's gonna happen, let's just prevent it from happening. Let's just prevent it from happening by
Yes, I get
separating
you.
it. Why don't we go and make it, or why don't we try to make it where it's like, if it does happen, that shit is, there's no like middle ground. You are in trouble, and you should not do that, and you need to be punished.
Yeah.
That's how I
get it.
I don't
Kasi
know
parang-
how it would happen. I don't know. Like you said, it should be obviously not. It's got to be a gradual change. But I think that's the steps that we have to take.
Yeah, I think also that's why some people who spoke out of their sexual assault would also encourage people to speak out, because that's the only way we could prevent, the next person happening to them. And yeah, it's just one thing that I live with.
Yeah.
Every single day, I would have to wear loose shorts to go out because my leggings are too tight. Or I would have to put my bag in front of me because somebody could just grab my chest.
Okay.
And actually, there have been a couple of incidents just here in Ortigas where I almost got groped. I was
crazy,
just
man.
walking. I was walking before kasi I used to live in Quezon City. So I was walking beside ADB from the MRT. And then a guy came up to me.
Guadix
Yeah.
Drive,
A guy came up to me, said a very explicit word, and tried to grab my crotch area.
That's so crazy.
Like, andun na yun-
and they
like,
just went up to you?
my
What,
crotch,
is it
eto
daylight?
na,
Was
eto
there
na.
daylight?
Daylight.
What the fuck?
1 p.m.
That's so...
Yeah.
I can't imagine the mindset of people who do that.
I know.
It's like, what the hell?
And, I was just...
And then, right, you see comments on Facebook, and I can't believe these comments are real. Sorry to cut you off real quick.
It's
but
okay, it's okay.
It's just like, you see these people who are commenting on, like, let's say a pretty girl's photo, I want to sex you.
Yeah.
Like, these are real people. And I imagine the person who tried to grab you is one of those people. It's so fucking.
So I think a lot of people out there, parang that's one of my. I don't even know why I can't call it a fear. Kasi nga, it's just how it is in my head.
Well, it is a fear.
It is a fear, though. It should be a fear.
It should be a fear, and it should be a fear that should be addressed.
It should be. Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
That was scary. Let's end it on one lighter note.
Okay.
Since we did mention it at the start, superstitions. Do you have any superstitions?
Wait la. I know I have. I just can't think of it.
I'll say mine first.
You first.
Which I think we'll talk about in another Halo Halo mix in the future. In terms of dating.
Okay.
I don't like to befriend or meet the family and friends if I can avoid it. Because I feel like it's just not good luck. I feel like it's just if you become close to a family member or close to the barkada of the girl you're dating, shit's gonna happen. I feel like it. And then you're gonna have to like do the awkward breakup with everybody. Wala lang. So that's my superstition.
Yun kasi yung ano mo yung
I
how
know,
you think.
I know. But that's my quote unquote superstition.
You know what? I really can't pinpoint.
Wala kang like you don't. Well, even like the common ones, do you knock on wood when you say shit?
Oh yeah, I knock on wood.
Do you believe in that?
I don't know. Sometimes
it's
parang
just a
may
habit.
parang
I don't believe in that.
may itch lang na parang oh shucks. I did
just
knock
in
on
case,
it, so
right?
I have to. Yeah. Or actually, one of the things that I always do is I have this snake skin on my wallet.
Okay.
It's been there for 3 wallets now, which means like how many years already? Like 10 years. So it's always been there and never naman ako nawala ng money. Because I feel like it's because of the snake skin.
So that's your superstition.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
There.
cool.
I don't know if it's like whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, we want to talk about love in another Halo Halo mix. We don't know if it's going to be next mix or like in the future mixes. But I have so much I want to talk about dating, about love. What are you doing?
Wala lang. I was dancing.
We've come towards the end, but I think we're gonna try to be more vigilant in terms of greeting people.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I want to shout out to. Okay, so I was messaging my friend, right?
Okay.
Because he listens to Jim and Sab, Magalona.
Hi Jim, hi Sam. Wow, close.
So he was on IG stories, and he said I listened to this. So I messaged him, and I'm like, yo man. Because Jim and Sab, if you don't know, they had their season finale.
Yeah.
My season finale sila with Ellie Buendia. You should listen to it, by the way, guys. And he said that he was listening to the last one. So I said, hey, man, shameless plug. Since they are on a break, listen to us. And I was so kilig.
Okay.
Because he said, dude, I've been listening since Mix 1. I consider me a Leche fan. Oh, and I was so touched.
Nakukukilig.
And so in that with that, I'm gonna plug him because he makes okay. You know how I make Instagram vlogs?
Yeah.
He makes Instagram vlogs daily.
Wow.
And he's so good.
Wow.
So please, mga Ube Babes Leche fans out there, follow him. It's Gab Politely. His name is Gab Loste.
Okay.
But his Instagram is Gab Politely. GABPOLITELY. This is not a paid plug, by the way. He makes Instagram stories with music, with effects. Kasi ako, hindi ako marunong ganun. With transitions, with stop motion. Not stop motion. Time lapse.
Yeah.
Check it out. His shit is fire at Gab Politely. Just
ang cute naman ng name, Gab Politely.
Super cute. He has a story behind that, but I forgot what it was. Okay, so let's shout out some people.
Okay, shout out to all the people who... All the people. Ay, wait lang.
Put your hands up.
Okay.
Lagi linalaway, no? You're so gross.
No, not laway.
Sipon? Baho.
Wait, so thank you to everyone who suggested stuff for Halloween or Halloween show.
Yeah.
So hello to Gator Boy and to Justin or Infernal Gleek. Hello. Hi to Mendel Lopez or Del Skywalker. Ayun na naman.
Ano yan?
Isipin ko.
Will you blow your nose? Wala tayong tissue.
Wala akong tissue.
Sige, ako na lang magtutuloy. Gusto mo.
To Snaff or Supermarket Boy and ito na yung last. To Palayaw and to Miss Ace.
And to Icy. Icy, our former intern here at RX.
Hi,
Icy.
Cool. Hi,
What's
Icy.
up? And we always forget to do it.
Okay.
But thank you to Mikkel for our audio, our microphones. Get them on Lazada. Really cheap. Less than 1.5 for a microphone. And that's all we're using. We don't have professional.
Yeah.
I mean, these are these are not professional grade, and I'm sure Miko will tell you that, but they are consumer grade, so you can,
But still, I mean, like, hello.
Sounds good, baby.
Sounds good.
Nickel rhymes with
Tickle.
galing. And also in the future,
Yung English natin.
galing. In the future, we're gonna be giving away some ramen,
Yay!
courtesy of Yosuke Ramen. We'll tell you more in the future, and we're just working out with our man.
I can't wait
side.
to eat my oatmeal
Ang
bar.
sarap.
Sorry. No, but the
Sarap,
ramen.
no? What did you think of it? It was so good,
Yeah,
right?
it's good.
It was
It's good.
really good. I put too much seasoning pala, according to him.
Oh, really?
No, I was supposed to use one packet per noodle or
Yeah.
whatever. I think I put both because I suck at cooking.
Alam mo yung hahaluin na lang, guys.
Yeah.
Anyari.
Also, some just quick updates. We're still working on figuring out how to get a third person for guesting.
Mike 3.
Or Tres Leches. We're thinking
Tres
one.
Leches.
Ganda na,
Yeah,
Tres
yeah.
Leches. Suggested by our Ube Babes. I forgot who it was. I'm so sorry. Follow us, please. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The Halo Halo Show, except for Instagram.
Oh, did you... Okay, sorry.
What? I will talk about it later?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Follow us on Instagram, The Halo Halo Show, and on Twitter, @The Halo Halo Show. You can email us,
Yeah.
thehalohalo@gmail.com. We appreciate emails. If you tweet us, it's easier to get to us through Twitter because it's easier
Twitter,
to reply.
DM, or whatever.
Yeah, it's easier to reply and tweet. So tweet us anything, your thoughts. Use the hashtag,
Yeah.
The Halo Halo Show.
But if you're gonna email us something important, like, like sponsoring us or something.
Yeah, let us know. Email us. And we also want to do something where we read like emails. So
Yeah.
we don't have a name for that yet. But if you want to email us, we'd be happy to read that out maybe on a future podcast. So yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
How do
Happy
you want-
Halloween.
How do you want to end it with you got to do a scary extra song.
Oh!
Do a scary extra.
I
Normally normally it's do a scary one of that.
Bakit parang nagiging operatic?
Dracula. No. Do. Laro tayo. Bye everyone.
Bye!